Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's sort of late. It's Saturday. I've been working on stuff all day long. Don't have all that much to show for it because some of it was organizing. Things might look a little different back there. My notebooks start with axolotl just off screen there. And then it goes up to, I think, cats. And then starts with chickens up here. And goes through to maybe the letter L. And then down here, we have M through Z. So it's not perfect yet because in order to work on this top shelf up there, I have to stand there with my head back really far. And I can only take about 5 minutes of that. My neck gets all stiff and sore, and it's like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. So I probably did 3 or 4 of those 5-minute increments back here. And I was like sorting things around and moving things and didn't get in all that much crochet time, but I did finish 2 or 3 items. Maybe I finished one last night after my video, and then one this morning, and then I just finished one a little while ago. I did put up my Etsy listing with the chocolate, strawberry, and regular marshmallows. Well, I thought that the chocolate marshmallow, that's a little dark with the marshmallow and the dark legs. So last night I made a little blue-eyed marshmallow with white legs. So got that done. Maybe I did do that last night, because I think I said in the video that the little skeins, the advent calendar skeins of yarn from Lori, they're only like this big. I know, when I put up the picture of them on the couch, it looks like, whoa, look at all that yarn. But when you bear in mind that each one is about this big, and I'll weigh one, I don't know if it's 25, 30 grams, but they're small. They're small, so. But they make 2 marshmallows. So this morning I Googled flavored marshmallows to see what other flavors, what other colors would be appropriate for making marshmallows. Can you guess? Can you guess? I made a pumpkin marshmallow. So I got the pictures and I updated the Etsy listing. Let's see. Then what was I doing? I typed up a pattern. I watched a tutorial that was over an hour long, and I typed up the pattern as I was watching the tutorial, so that if I want to make it multiple times, I don't have to go back and watch the tutorial every time. And it is something I think I will be making multiple times. It may be a while before I get around to showing you. The other thing that I got going on today, oops, I just dropped on the floor. I'll be back. Okay. I saw at least one person who made these, and I thought, oh, that's adorable. And then I saw someone post a market recap with a picture of something they made from this pattern, saying, it's sold. Okay, that seals the deal. I gotta make, I had the pattern. I bought the pattern last week. I think I showed the pattern last week, but now I made something from it. The pattern is Cuties in Blankets. And, okay, I can show the back. That doesn't have any. There are the 3. You can make a kitty, a bunny, and a puppy from the pattern. It is by plushie.co. I'll put it up there. So today, using the yarn I had out in my craft cart, See, I didn't say crash cart. I got the words right. I'm awake today. I don't know why. I stayed up past midnight because of the 2-hour nap yesterday. And then I slept till 7. So I got about 7 hours sleep. Didn't have a nap today. I did doze off in my chair once for just a minute or two, but no nap, so I should sleep well tonight. Okay. Back to the critter. I made a little puppy. Now, there is supposed to be an embroidered nose on here. You do the muzzle with color change and 2 bobbles, and then you're supposed to embroider a little nose. But I did the nose so dark that embroidery would not show. And I sort of think I got this arm a little too close. Like this arm is a little bit off center. Like this arm is right next to the muzzle, and this one is like 1 stitch off from the muzzle. So he's not perfect, but somebody will love him. He's got his little tail. And then there's the sleeping bag that it sort of poofs up in the back so that you could even, you could put like a little ring on there and hang him up like, but you make one piece and then you seam it down. Where do you seam it first? Okay, there's just a few stitches here at the front that you seam, and then you seam down here along the bottom to finish up the bag. So I was thinking, instead of single crocheting it closed, it would probably make a nicer looking seam if I sewed it. So maybe I'll do that the next time. I know it's not as fast, but just having this rather thick seam in the front seems just a little much. So next time I'll try just sewing it. But that's all I made today. I got into organizing in the morning and copied over my to-do list and got a bunch of things done on my to-do list. I have my list of items that I've recently made that I need to put on Etsy. And one of them, like this Rosie turtle. Sorry, Rosie. I didn't want to put her up as a standalone item. So I have the head, all the flippers, and 4/5, I think, of the top done for a daisy turtle. So I will make the daisy turtle and then put both of them into an Etsy listing. That's basically the story with just about everything in this box. Like, okay, the little swinging dragon that just popped out of a swing. There's an exact science for putting this dragon in here. There we go. Apparently I did not follow the exact science. I want to make another one of those and then put up the listing with 2 of them in there. I did decide for this one, the boba tea, that I would just add it to the listing that has the coffee cups with legs. I want to make another one of these so that I can have a couple of them on the listing. I have to go through my inventory and pull out the other whales from the listing, get them together for a group shot, and add this to the listing. Poor Miss Octopus. She is just she's in a class of her own. I don't have any other squishy octopus of this size. I just have teeny tiny little octopus. So I'll probably take her to a few craft shows and see if she sells. And she might not even go on Etsy. I don't know. I don't know. Spider. Definitely making some more spiders. I do have the blue for the yarn flipper challenge. I have 2 skeins of Bernat blanket in ocean crystal or crystal ocean blue. That color. The big squid is back there. The big squid. I need to find the other small squid and get them all together for a group shot and add that to Etsy too. That wasn't even on my list, but needs to get done. And right in front of me, I'm staring at the spaceship that I made for the alien challenge. I have another alien spaceship that I made for a crochet along years ago that I need to pull out, get a picture of the two together, and add this to that listing. So there's no end to the stuff that needs to be done. I just need to keep that balance of getting some of the behind the scenes work, like organizing the patterns, so that I don't spend hours trying to find a particular pattern. Remember Crocky? You know, when I was going through the axolotls in yesterday's video, the axolotl notebook in yesterday's, and I was like, what's this iguana doing here? What's this chameleon doing here? I think that's the notebook where I found Crocky. So I messed up. I think I just had a pile of patterns. There were axolotls and lizards and stuff like that, and they all ended up getting put into the axolotl notebook. I shall remedy that now. There's a notebook up there for lizards. Let's see. Lizards, it's probably top shelf right about there. I love that I will be able to just go right to a notebook and not have to go through this box and that box and that box trying to find things. Yes. So I got maybe half of my to-do list crossed off today. I did laundry. I made kombucha. I definitely need to be more organized with my kombucha. This is why. I have a bottle of blackberry syrup. It's Monin blackberry syrup, M-O-N-I-N. It makes really good blackberry kombucha. I had a bottle of lime juice. I had a little 1 quart shelf-stable box, the foil boxes, of mango juice. And I had tart black cherry concentrate, juice concentrate. I did a mix and match. I made mango lime, just plain mango, mango cherry, mango blackberry, blackberry lime, blackberry cherry, just blackberry. And there's still 2 fingers. I don't know. I didn't make them all different. I know I made 2 mango lime. If I went out to the kitchen where all these jars are, it's like, okay, which one is the mango lime? I don't know. That one might be mango or mango lime. I didn't label the jars at all. So it's just going to be a matter of having a jar and what is this one? This one might be blackberry lime. Or is it blackberry cherry? Just, it's going to be a surprise every time I open a kombucha for the next 9 days. Maybe by the end of the 9 days, I will learn myself a lesson and have little paper tags to tape onto the lids to say what the flavor is. Actually, I could probably cut up little, make little signs with the flavor names, and then laminate them with packing tape. Put packing tape on the front and the back, and that's how I laminate things around here. I could buy laminating sheets, but I could have all these little squares and keep them in a box. And then when I make the kombucha, like, okay, I need one that says mango lime. Okay, I need another one that says mango lime. If I'm going to be getting into this, all these flavors, I probably should be able to figure out what's in them. I do have different color caps. Like there's black cap, there's some black lids, there's blue, there's light blue, there's brown, there's white. So I suppose if I only made 5 flavors in a particular day, I could assign a lid color to the flavor and get away with that. Maybe I'll do that too. Maybe I'll do that for next week. I can limit myself to 5 flavors. Although my Amazon order that's supposed to come on Monday, I think that has raspberry syrup in there too. So I could do like blackberry raspberry, raspberry lime, raspberry mango. I'm going to have fun with this. Yep. Playing with kombucha flavors is not quite as much fun as playing with yarn, but there's some fun there. Okay, I'm going to head out to my chair and edit this video, and I'm going to try to finish up this Cuties sibling, Daisy, Rosie and Daisy, so Rosie can go on Etsy. I got an Etsy order today. While I was sitting there working on my phone, all of a sudden I was like, oh, I see a cha-ching. It was just a pattern, just $4.25. Okay, I'll take it. It's no longer my worst September. There were a couple Septembers where I got no Etsy orders. I do have one under my belt now. So, yay for progress. And I'm trying to get things organized for the upcoming show on the 27th. I know I told my friend Joanna. Did I tell you guys? The show got moved. It was at a school. The school is temporarily closed for some repairs. They found some mold over the summer, so they have to do mold remediation. So they shut down the school, and they are having classes at other locations. And they have moved the craft show to an arena, like a community college big basketball court arena. So there's going to be a lot more room, and I don't know if having the parking situation will be a bit better, and maybe some of the community college people will come and check us out too. So we'll see. We'll see. I did pretty well at that show last year. The organizers were great. They were very helpful. And the people who attended the show were really nice. So we shall see how it goes this year. I guess I should figure out if my husband's going with me. Because if he is, I need to book a hotel room. If he's not going, I'll just stay in my daughter's basement. So, okay. That's it. That's what I've been up to today. And hopefully by tomorrow or Monday, I will get another cutie in a blanket made up so I can get this cutie on Etsy. It's time to go play with yarn. Bye-bye.